Hello, I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com and I've made a new pick a card read for you. What to expect in the next 7 days. This is a general reading and a love reading combined as well of what you can expect in the next 7 days. So I've made 3 readings here, a crystal, a flower reading and a shell reading. For each one of them I've done a deeper dive as well. So if it sounds like it is your story or could be your story over the next 7 days, in that deeper dive I go into guidance for everything that I talk about, guidance for you in that, go into deeper clarity in it, and in the relationship parts of it, how that might play out and guidance for that as well. Sometimes with possible timelines, just depending if that is relevant for that time. If timelines is relevant for it, I go into that anyway. And so if you're interested in that deeper dive, toward the end of each of these readings, there's going to be a link that pops up there, and there's a link in the description box and in the comments box below as well, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead, fast forward to your reading. So all you need to do now is take a pick. This is a timeless reading, by the way, so it's good for whenever you're getting to it, whenever you find it. Do you want the crystal? This is aquamarine. Would you like the flower? I have no idea what this is, but it's so beautiful. Or the shell? Take your pick right now. Click on that fast forward link down there, and I will see you in your reading. Don't forget to click like on this video. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do 3 pick a card reads a week. I do a daily energy update for the collective, and I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads. So I'd love to see you in there and give you a mini read. Enjoy your reading. I'll see you in there. If you chose the crystal and this one's for you, let's find out what can you expect in the next 7 days. What are the energies for you in the next 7 days? Let's see. Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, so I'm going to go into guidance for you, more guidance for you over these next 7 days. So if it sounds like it is your story or could be your story, get you pre-armed and loaded with that guidance to move forward. The deeper dive, of course, is very much based on the energies that come out in this reading, so further guidance for you there. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading there'll be a link that pops up there. You can find a link to that in the description box and in the comments as well. What are the energies for our crystals over the next 7 days? What can you expect in the next 7 days? Let's see. Born with a gift. This next 7 days, it could be about your work. An emphasis on your work, predominantly, or developing some kind of a skill that you've got, around your work is what I'm getting. I hope the camera isn't going to fall over. It's looking very precarious there. Oh, for some reason I just can't get it straight today. It's got a big lean on. We'll go with it. I'll catch it if it falls. Tell us more for crystals. What can they expect in the next 7 days? Nature. So it could be a good week for you to spend more time in nature. Getting out on walks as well. Moving your body in nature. This could also be about gardening as well. I don't know. We're in change of seasons at the moment, so you could be more inspired to get out there doing that kind of thing. What else have we got going on? For crystals in the next 7 days, what can you expect? And then I'll get the tarot out. Love. Oh, expect love. Beautiful. Be free of all that holds you back. Very nice. So expect in the next 7 days maybe to open your heart or to get a love offer in, or you just feeling more open to getting back out there again, that kind of thing. I like it very much. Expect your love life to change in the next 7 days. That's what we want to hear, right? Tell us more. So there's a lot of movement for you crystals this week. You're going to have to come from a place of balance in that. In other words, it could be quite unsettling. A lot of activity going on, especially around your work and your love life especially. So, when we shift our energy, then we shift our energy, and so we attract all kinds of things. It's not like we shift our energy and then we only attract a relationship in. We attract abundance and all kinds of grace because it's all the same energy. And so this doesn't surprise me. When you've got things taking off because you've changed your energy, then it's all going to take off. So you've got a lot of stuff going on. You're going to have to keep yourself in balance, says the Chariot, but you're headed toward victory. So you might just have to be more focused on balance this week because things are moving really fast. There's a lot going on this week. It could get you feeling exhausted. Queen of Pentacles. This isn't your stability. So I feel like especially around your money. So I feel like there could be an upturn in finances for you this week, especially around some gift, talent, skill that you're nurturing, maybe something that you've learned recently and you're developing within yourself. So some of you could be applying that skill in a different area. So it's something that you've learned, a skill that you've already had, something that you've learned, but then you could be applying it to a business, or formulating it so that it can be given as a service to others, something like that. So something that's going to give you a solid income, a stable and solid income there as well. So you could be making steps to monetizing a particular skill that you've got this week. Got the King of Cups here. This is another energy. This isn't you. I was picking up the Queen of Pentacles as you, but this is someone else. This is a King of Cups. Maybe a water sign. This could be the love offer coming in. Expect love situation to change, especially if you're interacting with a water sign. But you know what? It might not be a water sign because, I mean, it's not only water signs that fall in love, right? But the cards that come out tend to be the cups when we've got that kind of an energy. So it doesn't mean that always water signs. Just take it as it resonates. But it is somebody opening up. It's someone loving deeply, is what I'm getting there. Someone loving you deeply. Six of Pentacles, this is the reciprocal energy. So this, I feel, you know how I said, when you change your energy, you attract all kinds of goodness. It's not just in one area. It's like you change your energy toward money, you start feeling better. You don't just attract more money. Yes, you attract more money and those opportunities, but you also attract love and you attract better things from your friends and all kinds of things. So you change your energy, you get into alignment, and you attract all kinds of things, good stuff from it. And that's what I'm getting here. Six of Pentacles, it could also have something to do with reciprocity within this relationship as well. And so someone could be coming back with a counter offer or something like that. Let's get some clarifiers out for these then. The Chariot. The Chariot. Page of Voices. So to get that balance that I was saying, because you've got a lot going on, make sure that you pay attention, especially to like fine print, and ask questions, get more answers, especially around like monetizing things. Yes, you need to get more information. So pay close attention. Ask people that have done something similar. You're not giving your ideas away or anything like that, but what you are doing is maybe asking other entrepreneurs or other people that have similar kind of businesses, like, how did you go with this? What were the pitfalls that you found? I'm thinking of doing something similar. Don't worry, I'm not going to be a competition, but I'm thinking of doing something similar, and I just want like information about what went down for you. We all do new things, right, in our own particular way, but we don't need to reinvent the wheel, right? And so it is okay for you to ask people for their experiences and get that information, because you could alleviate a year or 2 years worth of issues of you going through something that everyone goes through when they start that kind of a business off or something like that. So paying close attention. Now, if we're talking about fast forwarding relationships here, you need to get more information from them. So you need to ask them more questions about what it is that they want to make sure that you're compatible. Just seeking out information is what you're going to be doing this week. If you know what's good for your crystals. What's behind this? But it does feel like it's fast forward. It does feel like you've got a lot going on this week. Busy kind of a week where you're going to have to just make sure that you are finding that balance within yourself. So go to bed early and make sure you get plenty of sleep, and don't keep on eating really well. Do keep keep on eating really well to keep your energy up. You know, sometimes if I get stressed out, if there's a lot going on, I can tend to forget to eat. That's not so good for me. My mind can race as well, and it can be harder to get to sleep and harder to stay asleep as well if I wake up in the night. And so do all you can to help if you have patterns like that, or yeah, do what you can to help yourself there. You've got past, present, and future here, so there is a lot of change going on right now for you. I feel like stuff that you've been through in the past is something that you've learned in the past is coming to the fore in the present, and it's going to change somewhat within the next 7 days to get you on this trajectory to the future. So in other words, let me give you an example, or try and give you an example. Yeah, maybe let's go with my situation. You find a tarot deck and you learn about tarot, and you did that years ago, right? But you never thought about like doing it for a business or whatever. You just kind of like doing it for yourself. Then you may be learning at the moment about starting a business, or you've been asking like, how can I have like more financial independence, or stability in my finances, growing finances, that kind of thing. And you have come across this idea about being an entrepreneur, and then you're like, oh well, this week would be the week where you're kind of putting the two together and learning how to do that, like maybe starting a YouTube channel or whatever, putting the two together. So you very well could be moving forward with a gift, maybe that you're born with, something that you've nurtured in the past, bringing it from the past into the present, putting it together with some kind of financial stability. Queen of Pentacles here. It could be that. It could also be about a love thing as well. This could be about past, present, and future. This could be about someone moving forward in a relationship with you, someone from the past that you've known in the past, but now it's shifting. It's taking it to another level this week, and that would coincide with this card too. What was this? Nature. So with the Queen of Pentacles, got 3 cards out here. Wow, 2 aces and Temperance too. So the Ace of Inspiration and the Ace of Materials. This is a solid new start. Ace of Materials, it's the perfect timing for this. It's exciting. There's so much newness here. It's going to lead to financial stability slowly. Temperance, it's very exciting. It's not going to be fast. It's going to be a journey. It's real life, you know. No instant successes here, but it's going to lead you there, and so it's an exciting start. So don't expect it to be like, and then suddenly I was a success, because that's not going to happen. It's going to be a journey, because remember, your life, it's about you. It's about you and your growth. It's who you become. It's not about the stuff, and it's not about the success, and it's not even about the relationships. It's about you and your development. So there's always going to be challenges along the way, but this is very good. This is the start of something really good for you, crystals. Whoa. Unlimited possibilities of the financial kind, but also of you learning as well. How exciting. So whatever it is that you're focused on this week, adding maybe a business element, a financial element to an interest that you've had in the past. Keep on going down that route. Yeah, it's not going to be like instant success, but you're going to get to that stability, so be in it for the long term. Tell us about this King of Cups here. Why have we got the King of Cups? This one. 7 of Materials. So the King of Cups, you planted seeds. So this could be that past, present, and future thing. You've planted seeds in the past. Maybe you've been nurturing your relationship, getting to know each other as friends or something like that with this person. And love could be with this King of Cups character, and love could be generating, developing between you here. Just keep on tending to the environment there. So there could be change, but it's again, it's similar. It's going to be slow. Significant change, yes, but it's still going to be slow. Like it's that same energy. It's not going to be instant success kind of thing. It's not like, wow, and then you get married. It's more, you're taking the relationship to the next stage kind of a week for you. What's behind this? Self-love is behind that. Keep on doing that self-love thing. Not going to be instant. It's going to be adding that love into your self-love. In other words, love from another into self-love. Your self-love practice that you've got. So slowly, keep on tending to your environment. Keep on doing that self-love thing. Keep on focus on yourself and your own goals, and add in that relationship and the relationship development from that. What did this say? Be free of all that holds you back. Got love coming in. Now, Six of Pentacles. So you've got some reciprocation. It's things are definitely moving for you this week. No wonder the Chariot came out first. You've got movement in many areas of your life. Why the Six of Pentacles? The Four of Emotions, especially an area that you've felt left out of before. So it's an area where you felt is lagging behind in your life. So, you know, maybe your finances are really good. Maybe you're on top of everything in your life, but your relationships haven't been going so good. Maybe your relationships and your family life is really good and your community and everything, but the money's not been so good. Maybe you've got like great relationship and family and community and all of that, but you haven't found what you'd really like to do. You haven't got passion in your work. So whatever it is that is felt missing in your life is on an upward turn. You're going to get reciprocation there. So especially if you've been working on that particular area in your life, you know, doing that inner work toward it or external work, that's going to pay off this week. You're definitely going to see shifts in that area of your life. It's also important for you to let go of that story as well, is what I'm hearing. Let go of that old story, crystals, of what it is that you've experienced that you felt left out of. Because if you keep on repeating that same story, like this never works out, money's always a problem, or I never find the relationship that I want, everything else is great. Be careful of telling yourself that repeating story. Instead, forgive the universe. Wow. Forgiving people, forgiving yourself, but also forgiving the universe as well for presenting you with this particular challenge. Now, why do we get a repeating challenge in a particular area in our life? You know, there's that one sticky area in our life that just doesn't seem to work out for us. Why? Well, generally, from the readings that I've been doing, private readings for people, the higher selves tell me that we tend to set ourselves up for a lifetime of the greatest challenge in the area that we're most interested in. That our souls, our spirits, our higher selves are most interested in taking to the next level, in creating something new, in, you know, it's our interest. And so the foundations for growth, for creating something new, always happens in challenge. And so we set ourselves up with those greatest challenges. So whatever that area is that you're feeling lacking in your life is actually the area that you came here to work on the most and to take to a whole new level. And it could be that you're here to create something completely different. You know, you could be like an entrepreneur doing something completely different in the world, creating something completely new, a whole new job for yourself that's never been created before. It could be that you're here to create a whole new kind of family unit or relationship, to live in a completely different way, and that's why you've had challenges in that area. There you go. Let's get what's going on in crystals' love lives. What can they expect in the next 7 days, crystals, in their love life? What are crystals expecting in the next 7 days in the love life? Wow, that came out really unusually. However they want the cards to come out, I trust. Forgiveness, again, forgiveness. Stop focusing your energy on past events, for life is too precious to waste. You create your reality by what you think, dream, and imagine. So as I said, I was getting this, there is something to let go of. We've got to let go of an old story, crystals, this week, and do that forgiveness, especially of the universe. And forgiveness of others as well, you know, people that have hurt you in the past. Soulmate. Your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this, and they'll manifest physically. So whatever is progressing in your love life this week is very fortuitous, and it's involving a soulmate here. Now, soulmates can be those ones that give us lessons, can be a lesson relationship, or it could be the big, the lasty forever kind of a relationship too. They're all good though, and they're all very much needed. Remember, your life is your own. It's about your growth. It's about who you become. You don't take anything with you when you've gone, not even relationships. So you're taking yourself with you though when you go. And so the more experiences you can have, and the more that you learn, the more you develop yourself, the more you grow, the better. You're very close to achieving your goal. This is in your love life. So there is great movement forward for crystals this week in the love life. I like it. Something is fast approaching. The energy is gaining momentum, is what I'm hearing here. It still might be slow though. It still might be slow. You still got to tend to the environment. Of course, it's still going to be real. It's not going to be a Disney movie. Acceptance. You're ready to release control of situations or people and lovingly embrace the rhythm of life. And accepting it is what it is. And so it could be that you drop a boundary a little bit, or it could be that you release an expectation of perfection from someone and accept them as they are. It could be that you see someone in reality, and it's not that bad, it's not like harsh reality. You suddenly notice what they're really like, but some of you could be doing that, but releasing control. So some of you have been through some stuff, haven't you? And it's caused you to want to take control of relationships and have very strong boundaries with them. And I feel like this week you could actually be opening up to this soulmate, opening up a little bit more and saying, well, maybe I'm being a little bit too hard on them to try and protect myself. Maybe I need to allow them to be a human being and have some flaws. And maybe I don't need to protect myself from repeat stories, that ongoing story from the past. That could be what you're releasing this week to open up to this love. Tell us more about love lives for crystals in the next 7 days. Next 7 days, what can crystals expect in the love lives? Love call and the runner. So it could be in and out kind of an energy here. Someone expressing their love to you, maybe calling you up, maybe a message of love. They're letting you know, so someone's going to be letting their feelings know, but it's in and out energy, so it's a runner kind of thing. Fear of intimacy. So I feel like you both could be in this energy of releasing a bit of boundaries, and then you might want to take those boundaries back because you get a little bit scared. So it's like you tell them you love them and then you run away kind of thing. It's telling, I think we've all got a little bit of that in us. Like, think of the times where you've expressed yourself. Maybe you've sent a message to someone, a text message to someone expressing yourself. That's scary. You can write that text message in, you hesitate, and it's like, no, I'm going to click send now. You click send, and then you throw your phone on the bed and you run away from it and go outside. It's that kind of an energy. I'm not getting like a full-on runner kind of a vibe here, like ghosting you, I'll never see him again. But it's just that the fear kicks in. It's just little by little, planting those seeds, turning into the environment, little by little kind of thing, and moving forward and dealing with our fears as we go, and realizing that the other person, they have their fears too. But there's a lot of magic going down. It's a magical week for you this week. Yeah, it is. I mean, it's great energies for crystals this week. I love it. Tell us more. What energies do crystals need to tap into within themselves this week? Not these, this one. Direction. A lot of purpose. A lot of movement forward this week for crystals. Lord, please show me the right action right now. Please bring a sign and a miracle that gives clear direction. May I hear the promptings of my own body, and if for some reason I'm about to head the wrong way, please stop me. Trust yourself. Trust the direction that you've got this week. And yeah, keep it going. Like, keep on moving forward and trust yourself and ease up a little bit and go with the flow a little bit more. Tell us more for crystals. You've got a teapot, deep friendship with someone of the same sex. So you could be developing a friendship here. I don't feel like it's a new person. I feel like it's someone that you know, but you could be taking it to the next level. So getting together for a coffee or going out for a meal together, and then, you know, it could be someone. Yeah, you've just been developing a relationship with them. You're taking that to the next level too. You got a whole lot of next level stuff going on, crystals, this week. There are problems to be resolved. Yes, there always is. I mean, that's life, isn't it? But flag says, don't be tempted to lower your standards. So you might be easing up on your boundaries, but don't lower your standards. They're two different things. Sometimes we can get them mixed up. Don't lower your standards, but maybe loosen your boundaries a little bit if you've had them super, super tight to protect yourself. What else have we got for crystals? Torch. Spiritual development, enlightenment, awareness, and understanding this week. Lots of movement forward, development. Things might start making much more sense to you this week. There you go. That's what to expect for crystals in the next 7 days. If that sounds like it is your story, could be your story, you want some more guidance in that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into guidance for each of these rows of cards and get some clarity for all of them. So if you're interested in that, and also I'm going to go into this relationship as well, if that's resonating with you, get you some guidance for that and how this might all go down, possible timelines and all of that. So I'll pop a link for it up there. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of thing, so you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. And so once you find that email, in there's a link to the crystal. I almost dropped that then. The crystal, the flower, and the shell. Click on the crystal and download that PDF. In that PDF, you will see some information about it and also a picture of me doing a video. Click on that and you can watch your video from there. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on that video, this video, that video, and all of them. Thank you for your subscriptions. If you are a subscriber, if you're not a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do 3 pick a card reads a week. I do a daily energy update, and I go live 3 times a week in my show Psychic Cafe, where I do general channeling, but I also do mini reads as well. So if you'd like one of those, come along there sometime. I'd love to see you in there. So thanks again for watching. Good luck with this next 7 days, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Let's find out what you can expect in the next 7 days. Now, flowers, as usual, there's going to be a deeper dive to this. That is an extended video reading to go with this. And for whatever comes out in this reading, I'm going to go deeper into that, into guidance for you in each of the areas of whatever information comes out in here. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link for that in the description box and in the comments box below as well. So let's get some cards out for you. What can flowers expect in the next 7 days, please, guys? Let's get some guidance for our flowers here. What can flowers expect in the next 7 days? What can flowers expect in the next 7 days? Coming of age. So some kind of a maturing going on. Change the scene. Some kind of a maturing going on here. Coming of age. Something ripening. Something happening. Not necessarily you. It's maybe something that you've been working on comes of age. It matures. Like a wine, you know? A wine is ready to drink. Something that you've been working on for a while. A project is ready to launch. A relationship is ready to happen. It's something coming to, it's not a fruition, it could be a fruition, it's just something's maturing and it's ready now. Past lives could have to do with past lives here. It could be about something that you used to do in a past life, connected to a gift that you had in a past life. It could be connected to a past life relationship as well. Someone could be ready for you now. Could be a relationship starting off. The camera's like gonna fall over. Let me try. It's so precarious, and I've spent a long time trying to get it good, and it's still got a lean on. Happens sometimes. Flowers. What can flowers expect in the next 7 days? Resilience. Yeah, I feel like it's something that you've persisted with for a long time here, and you've been resilient. You've been trying and trying and trying and trying. Maybe something you've been trying to manifest for years and years and years, and you've been working on it. It's something good coming from it this week. It's coming good. It's moving forward. It's ready. I'm getting that wine thing. I'm getting that. It's ready. It's taking time, and it's ready now. It's a divine timing kind of a thing. But it's not just about divine timing. You've been working on it. You know, you have been working on it. And you've got the protection card out as well. Goddess has your back. So you just keep on putting that work in, and Goddess will lead you to what it is that you want to get out of it. But you do need to nurture it. Like there's a mother on there and a baby. You need to keep on nurturing it, keep on putting the work in. It's not like you can sit back at this point, is what I'm getting. Let's find out more with the tarot. Tell us more. Flowers, next 7 days. Yes, this doesn't surprise me, 7 of Pentacles. Let's get one more out for you. Because the 7 of Pentacles, you know, it's about planting those seeds, and it's about nurturing the environment, and that's what I'm getting. You're still going to have to do that. Page of Swords. This is a message, an incoming message here. Could be from someone that's been noticing you, watching you, paying attention to the work that you've been doing, or paying attention to you as a person and interested in you. This can also be you finding out information as well about someone else or about you and your path. King of Pentacles. This is a different energy. This is someone else's energy. So someone very stable. Maybe giving you a job offer or a love offer. Someone who has stability in their life. They've either got money or they've... or some kind of stability in themselves. Not necessarily money, but someone with this energy could have. Very stable within themselves. They could have a very solid lifestyle kind of thing, habits, routines. Very earthy energy. We'll find out more when I pull out the clarifiers for all of this. Then you've got the 7 of Pentacles. So there is still work to do. You still need to nurture whatever it is that you've been doing here, whatever it is that's maturing like that fine wine. You're still going to have to put that work in it too. And also 2 of Wands. This is a decision about what to take action on next. Yeah, it could be like something is ready to launch. So it could be like you are finishing a course and you're like, okay, where do I proceed now? I've done this course, I've learned about it, I've got the degree or the qualification from it now. I got the certificate. Do I want to start my business in this area? Do I want to get a job? What do I want to do with it? Yeah, that's that. 2 of Wands energy. So the Page of Swords. Tell us why we've got the Page of Swords out here. Is this incoming information? Is this someone that's been watching? 9 of Inspiration. It's information of getting information of how to move forward with courage, with direction, with purpose here. The 9 of Inspiration says you've been through some stuff. You've had to heal yourself. You've had to build yourself up, maybe learn something. And now you're receiving information of how to move forward, or you need to find that information of how to move forward from this point now. And so you could be seeking out information of how to proceed forward in a business thing or to get a job. You could be asking people about it, how they did it, or how to do that kind of thing. How do I get a job in this particular business or this particular area of expertise, you know? How do I move forward with this? Asking someone who's already been there. It's interesting because that particular message came out for crystals as well. I mean, I know crystals and flowers can often, the messages can be very entwined. I know people flip-flop from crystal to flower, I know that. But I wouldn't have thought in the next 7 days, well, unless it's just in the general energies. for everybody, you know. What's behind that is discernment. So there are some solid choices to make of how you move forward this week with this stuff. It's got to do with this Two of Wands here. You've healed yourself, so it's like you're ready for more. Maybe you've gained a confidence, right, about your passions. You're more confident in yourself now. And so, yeah, maybe it is you maturing and you're feeling ready to do this now. You just need some more information this week of how to take that forward. Now tell us about this King of Pentacles here. Who's this King of Pentacles? I'll give you some of that information in the deeper dive read as well. Who's this King of Pentacles? So for the deeper dive read, I'm going to go into clarification for all of the, not clarification, but advice for you in all of these. King of Pentacles wants to marry you. Like I said, I was getting from this King of Pentacles, it's someone that's got daily habits. They've got a security within themselves. Yes, they may have money, but it's not necessarily true. But someone with that energy tends to have money, but they've got a certain stability in their lives. And it is someone that enjoys stability, and they might be looking for stability with you in a relationship as well, or stability with you. Or this, if this is a boss kind of a figure, they might want to lock you into a longer contract. You know, you might go from a temporary contract to a permanent contract, or someone wants to get married to you. This is not necessarily a proposal of marriage this week in the next 7 days, but it is maybe movement forward with this stable character here. It's going to lead to marriage eventually, but this is someone that has got their eye on you with intent to add you to their very stable life. And so you could have been impressing this King of Pentacles with your stability already. Flowers. Healing energy is behind that. So you've been healing yourself, and you've got yourself to a place of, it could be emotional stability, and that's what's attracting you to them. From a place of emotional stability, we love ourselves, and from a place of loving ourselves, we tend to have very solid, stable lifestyles that revolve around looking after ourselves, and we have stable emotions, so we're not in chaos and conflict and gossip and all of that stuff. And so we can deal with people on a very emotionally mature level, and that attracts a good kind of person that's got that same kind of an energy. So this is really good. You're attracting someone in, or you've already got someone like that in your life, and it's going to be maybe a healing in that area with that person, or it's going to be moving forward in the next 7 days. I expect it to move forward in the next 7 days. 7 of Pentacles, there is some work to do though, even though it's moving forward, there's some work to do. You still need to tend to that environment. Something is maturing, yes. There's just a new path, right? There's a new path. So it's a changing path. Just like I said, I'm getting this feeling, and apply this as, this is just an example of the energies, right? Apply it to your life as it fits. But it feels like you've gone through a training period, and that's maturing, but it's just the start of a next cycle. And this next 7 days is about you deciding, what is it that I want from this relationship? Where do I want to take it next? What is the next path here? Which way shall I go? It's about planning. It's about making a firm decision, discerning of what you want to tend to next. Like, where do you want this to go next? Where do you want it to go next? Choosing that path. Let it be a path that you know that you're going to be motivated to. So make it an interesting path, you know. But sign up for something that is not that interesting to you, because then you're not going to sustain it. Make sure it's right for you. Get some guidance in that for the deeper dive as well. How to make that decision. So it's a decision. It's very much a transition week for you, and it's decision making time here. The universe is going to support you, whichever decision you make. Goddess has your back, right? But like I said, when I saw this card, it's like, what are you going to nurture? What are you going to nurture? Where do you want to put your energy now? What would you like to experience next? Where do you want this to go? You've got many paths opening up in front of you here, and it's up to you to choose that path. Now, this could be about relationships, could be about job, it could be about both. Psychic development is behind that, and so you need to use your intuition in this as well. So you're not necessarily going to know which path is going to be best for you. You can guess, though, based on knowing yourself and also using your intuition as well. Two of Wands, this decision, this decision is an important one for it to come out so many times this week. In this discernment card, this Three of Inspiration, and the Two of Wands as well. A decision. Ace of Voices and the Muse of Materials is behind that. Again with this King of Pentacles. A decision about the King of Pentacles, okay. Clarity around that. So you're getting more information in about that. Do you want to have this new start? Do you want to try again? It could be a trying again thing with this King of Pentacles. To take it to a stable place. But some clarity comes in about this King of Pentacles this week, and you get to decide, do you want to take action on that? Do you want to get into that relationship with the King of Pentacles, whatever it is that they're offering? It feels like a stable offer to me, but of course it's going to be real life, so there's going to be caveats, or there's going to be something about it that could scare you or make you feel insecure in some kind of a way. Tell us more about this. So it feels to me like you gathered that information of whether you want to move forward, and then during this seven days you're going to, the clarity is going to be there. The Ace of Voices, there's an awareness in that. What's behind this? So that you can make that decision. Let's help you in the deeper dive to make that decision. Flowers. Struggle. It's a decision you're going to struggle with. It could cause you sleepless nights this week. It's a decision that you're going to struggle with. It's like, what if this, what if that, what if this, what if that? Ah! What's going on in your love life? What's going on in your love life? For flowers, in the next 7 days, give us something on flowers' love life in the next 7 days. Or something more. Ooh, passion. Spicy. So, I think you're going to have this. Sexual union. That had turned over as well, and it was almost hiding. Passion and sexual union. Whoa. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. It's heating up in here. And sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there, you'll find true bliss. And so it could be a go here with this King of Pentacles. You could be deciding on it, or that sexual union could happen, and then you decide, like, do we want to make this an ongoing thing? Could have had a past life with this person. Do you want to nurture this relationship? Do you want to keep it going? Do you want to take it to the next level? Choice is yours. Tell us what else for flowers in the next 7 days with a love life. You've got a win-win outcome as forecast, so everyone's a winner here. You both want it. You know it. Show the world the real you. So you definitely need to show them the real you. Don't try and impress them or anything. Just be you. Be you. And it's time to release negativity. This is about yourself. So stop feeling down about yourself, and like, you don't need to change. You don't need to hide things from them. They love you as you are. I'm getting a bodily thing about this because of this passion and this sexual union. I'm getting this feeling like, oh, my body's not good enough, and a very self-conscious kind of a physical self-conscious of your body kind of a thing. So it very well could be a new sexual union here in this relationship. The first time you're getting intimate in that way, and there's that insecurity coming up there, that you got that to deal with this week. Show them the real you, so don't hide. Okay, but you both want the same thing, so it's good. Especially if you're really resonating with that stability message that I said. You've been doing the self-love thing and you're really solid in that, and they're a solid person. Absolutely. You've also got humility here. You've developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. So there are differences between you and this King of Pentacles, but that's okay. On different paths. So you can keep on walking your path. They can keep on walking their path, and you can share it together. So you don't make such a big deal of the differences. Differences can make spicy relationship. I mean, it'd be pretty boring if you were just like exactly the same as each other, wouldn't it? Got stabbed in the back, heartbreak, pain, separation, deception, shocking attack. Got a snake here. Competition, enemy. I was feeling it was someone else. Competition, enemy, clever, malicious. Oh, the other woman looking over your shoulder. Watch out, there's someone else. And the coffee cup. You could be out with your King of Pentacles, having a coffee or something like that, on a date, having a meal together, just doing something together, and then the snake. Maybe someone that was involved with them before, or just it could be a mutual friend, it could be anyone, it could be part of the family, but someone doesn't like this. Very well could be an ex because of that. So just watch out for that, because there's a bit of yes, someone having a reaction to you being together there in the next 7 days. Just be aware of that. I mean, there's nothing really you can do about it apart from don't make it so much about you. It's about them. It's not about you. It's about them. I mean, the person that's doing it. Yeah, especially if you've got this, of course, passion. People are going to pick up on that energy. But also with this a lot of stability here, and that can really trigger chaotic people, right? When they see, so if you've got a chaotic friend, for example, always running off the rails, you know, not really very stable in themselves, you do something really stable, they're likely to try and sabotage you in that, and like, come and be chaotic with me, and you're like, no, I'm going to do the stable thing. No, I'm going to the gym. Yeah. Come and have donuts with me. No, I'm going to cook this chicken breast along with the vegetables that I've got. That kind of an energy. So we know how that goes, right? People get triggered. And so people are going to be triggered by this energy if you're headed into a good relationship or starting a good relationship here. Birds of a feather flock together. And those that aren't show themselves, reveal themselves, right? So as you get together with someone and you've got a similar energy, that energy is heightened in both of you. Other people react to it. And be aware of that. It's looking very good for this relationship, though. That birds of a feather flock together, you know. So you've got a lot of similarities. So don't be too bothered about those differences. You've got work and service here. Oh, so interesting, yeah. You being of service in your work. So there could be an upturn in your work here, of you being of service in the world. Nothing to do with the relationship, that part. Let's get more. But yeah, very positive energies in the next 7 days, of you being of service at work. What else? What else in the next 7 days for flowers? Oops, everything's fallen over. Oh no, and again. You have yoke, feeling tied down or frustrated. So there could be, yeah, there's some trickiness going on this week. It could feel frustrating that you can't move forward as fast, but you know, the Seven of Pentacles is coming out. It is all about the decision making process this week, not diving in so fast, but the decision, making a solid decision. You're in need of help and assistance and guidance and information. Ask those questions. It's a change for the better, but it's very much a change, you know. It is the transition process that you're going through this week. And scissors, disappointment in some affair. So you could be disappointed with people's reactions. So it could be your friends, your family's reaction to whatever is maturing in your life and you're taking, you know, to the next level. It can be confronting when we step up in our lives and friends and family. We find out aren't that happy for us, even though we're really happy ourselves. So I feel that that's what that's about. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story in the next 7 days. You might want to get that deeper dive. In the deeper dive, I'm going to go into, I can't speak, it's Mercury in retrograde. It's really hard to speak this time. Are you finding that too? It's hard to get words out. It's really hard doing these reading videos while it's going on. I don't usually find that, hey? So I'm going to go into guidance for you in each of these rows, and let's get you some help here. I'm going to go into this relationship as well and get you some guidance for that, and also how it all might play out in the future and stuff, and timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. Just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. That's an instant watch kind of a thing, so you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. That email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your junk, your spam, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail, so do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. You click on that flower, and you download the PDF from that. In that PDF, there's some information, special gift for you in there as well, and there's a picture of the video. Click on that picture of the video, it'll take you to that video and you can watch it right away. So thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video, it really helps my channel out, as does leaving a comment. And thank you to all of my subscribers, very much appreciated. But if you're not already a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell to be notified. I do 3 pick a card reads a week. I do a daily energy update for the collective every day. And I go live 3 times a week on my show, which is called Psychic Cafe. Would love to see you in there. I do channeling for the collective in there, whatever the guides want to teach us about, but also I do mini reads. So if you want a mini read from me, come along in there. It's by donation for those mini reads. Would love to see you in there. So thanks again for watching. Good luck with all of this the next 7 days. Have a great week, and I will see you next time. Bye. If you chose the shell, then this one's for you. Let's find out what to expect over the next 7 days. Shells. So as always, there's going to be a deeper dive to this, and so in the deeper dive, it's an extended reading, video reading. I'm going to go into guidance for you in each of the areas that come out of this reading, to give you some guidance in that. For the love part of it, how it might all play out, some guidance in that as well. Possible timelines as well, if we're not just talking about this next 7 days. And so if you're interested in that, toward the end of the reading, there's going to be a link that pops up there. You can find a link to that in the description box and in the comments as well. The link up there will turn up toward the end of the reading. So what energies have you got going on in the next 7 days? What can you expect, Charles? You can expect wanting entanglement. You can be expecting to get involved in something with someone here. Signing up for something or getting into some kind of trouble, maybe. It feels positive though. It doesn't feel like trouble. It could be, you know, yes, this playful and flow. Could be getting in some kind of a trouble this week. Good kind of trouble, playful trouble, flowing with it. Nice energy. So very much, you've got movement. You've got movement happening this week, and it's fun. It's a light kind of an energy week. You willingly. There could be an offer of going out with your friends or something like that, or you know, do you want to come away for the weekend? We're all going to get this beach house for the weekend. Do you want to be in on that, like with your friends, something like that? You're willingly getting into something. It's fun. You go with it, flow with it. If we've got love your body, let your beauty radiate out too. Oh, it could be something like that. It could be like a dance class or something. It could be a friend saying like, do you want to try this out, belly dancing or something? Let's all go do this, and it's going to be a lot of fun. Go with the flow. Get entangled in it. You never know where it might lead. That's fun. Okay, let's get more out for you. Some tarot. What can Charles expect the next 7 days? Wow. 4 cards flopped out right away there, and they're very powerful cards too. You can expect a powerful week. So we'll start out with the Justice card here. So expect karma. Expect some justice to be done. Expect, if you've been putting good juju out into the universe, to get good things back. If you haven't, expect to get like energy back as well. But I feel like there's movement happening for you this week, Crystal. No, not crystals, shells. And it's good. Like it's good energy. It's good movement. It's you getting something back. Now the Empress energy is someone who loves themselves and has got a high regard for them, and other people have a high regard for them as well. I feel like this week you could be getting high regard back from someone else. I feel like you've been working on your self-love and your self-esteem and all of that, valuing yourself, respecting yourself, and that is coming back to you. So there's somebody, or maybe many people, who are respecting what you're doing or who you are, and it's going to feel really good this week. Really good. In fact, the Ace of Cups, your heart's going to feel full of love here. So finally you're getting, let's put a chin there so we imagine she's got a head. Feeling really good, like really loved, really seen, your heart overflowing with love. This could be the start of a new love journey as well this week. Ace of Cups can signify that sometimes. And here we've got another energy, the Emperor. Now how about that? We've got the Empress and the Emperor. Two very solid figures here. Could be a divine union going on. The Emperor, they are in control of themselves and their life. Very solid, stable energy. How interesting, because the flowers energy, the flowers reading had a very similar energy, someone that's very stable in it. Emperor's at a whole new level though. The Emperor and the Empress, like that is the divine power for sure. Let's find out more about this. Justice. Why justice? This karma, what you can expect, reaping the results from the energy that you've sown. I can't speak. It's Mercury in retrograde. I've never known one like this. Like usually Mercury in retrograde doesn't bother me at all. I don't see any difference at all in it. This time it's hitting me really hard. Just being able to speak is the only way that it's affecting me, and it really is affecting me. But let's just soldier through anyway. Shoulder through. You know, I can't even say that. Justice. So why this karma? Moon. Unknown. Why does it start moving forward now? I don't know. It's just the timing for it. This could be something that you've waited a long time for. You could have been working on something, trying to release blocks to it, trying to manifest something. It gets going this week and you're like, well, I didn't do anything different. It's just divine timing. That's frustrating, right? The World on the bottom of the deck there. So it's just that a cycle is completed and there's a new cycle starting here. Sometimes we're waiting for other people. Sometimes we're waiting for a shift in the collective consciousness or energies. Often it's ourselves that we're waiting for, but I'm really getting the confusion here. So you could be someone that's on top of your game. You're doing that inner work. You're like, and you know, like when you release a block, you step up and it feels really good, right? Especially if you've like have big challenges. You get over that big challenge and then there's a reward for it. And that's predictable, right? This isn't predictable. This is unpredictable. This is something that you've been releasing those blocks. You've been doing that work, yet it hasn't been happening. This week it's happening. And you're like, huh? But I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything this time. Well, you did, because you did it in the past. And so now it's just showing up because divine timing. It wouldn't be happening if you hadn't done the work, but the work, it was just a while ago. Burden. You released the burdens a while ago for this. So that could have been frustrating then. You put the work in long ago and it's only just showing up now. So you've been sitting in temperance mode, in the hermit mode, waiting for something to come about, and now it does. Maybe this has got something to do with that. Empress. Now you're in this Empress energy. It's good. A lot of high self-respect, high self-esteem, high self-love, all of that energy, and then it becomes reciprocal to you. Maybe the Emperor shows up. The Emperor notices you. Ace of Emotions. I'm getting goosebumps now. Ace of Emotions, and it feels great. Receiving that respect back, getting noticed. You're being noticed for the energy that you're in now. Whether this is from a romantic interest or with your work, you could be receiving a lot of attention, and it'll feel really good that you're being recognized now. Now, if I'm talking about your work here, so you could have been putting a lot of work in, and it's like, what, I'm already doing it? Like, why haven't I got successful yet? Well, this success could be coming in this week. You're really getting recognized, and you're like, what, all I've been doing is the same stuff that I've been doing for years, like me and my work. My YouTube channel suddenly blew up. They're like, what did you do different? Nothing. Like, seriously, nothing. Is the work that I've put in the previous years. Just carried on doing it, just doing the same thing, just persisted. And I feel that's what has happened here, is that you've raised your energy up to that Empress level. So it's been about self-love, and it's been self-respect, and all of those self things. Maybe you just needed to hold that energy for a long enough time for the rest of the world to sort itself out, or just hold it for a long enough time just to be in that stability, to actually be the Empress, not in and out of that energy. And then you're getting recognized and rewarded for it here, which makes you feel incredible, as it should too. So good on you for all that work you put in, Empress. You totally deserve that. Absolutely. Sacred space. So really honoring that, taking it to your heart. Like, any accolades or attention that you're getting this week, don't shun it. Don't, take it into your heart. Say, yes, thank you. And take it to your heart. Don't, if you've ever had that, apologizing for yourself or downplaying things, that tall poppy syndrome kind of a stuff, don't do that. Don't downplay it. Take it into your heart. Enjoy it. Make the most of it. Say, yes, more of that, universe. Thank you. Really appreciate that and be grateful for it. Again, with the Ace of Cups, feeling incredible about it. Tell us what's behind this. Wow. It really is reward for all the efforts that you've put in. Knight of Emotions. Ooh, this could be a love offer coming in here. The Emperor. Is it the Emperor coming in with this love offer and it makes you feel incredible? Could all be going on here. Yes, because when you raise your energy, when you get in alignment, then things tend to just all happen. It all happens. Abundance and recognition in your work, and recognition in the romantic sense too. Everyone's paying attention of shells this week. Good on you. What's behind this Ace of Cups, Knight of Emotions? Is this a love offer coming in here? It's all good. Like everything, literally. It's all good. Everything in your life right now, this next 7 days, it's going to be a real treat. A real treat for you. Love your body. What are these two? Flow and play. What a fun week. So the Willing Entanglement card then, that came out first. I think this could be a relationship here that we're talking about now. Getting willingly entangled with someone here with your Emperor, because they've got similar energy to you. Tell us about this Emperor anyway. Is this the one giving the love offer? The 9 of Materials. Single, ready to mingle. Single, willing and able. Someone who's got stability in themselves, have been making their own wishes come true. In charge of the money. Very stable energy here. Yeah, so it could be, and if you're in this 9 of Materials energy as well, independent, your life is going really well, you got your own business, your own career, you got your own money, you're doing real good for yourself, but you're single. This Emperor comes in to change all of that for you. Who's coming in with that similar energy here? This could be an Emperor who is newly single as well. If it's someone that you've known for a while, but they haven't been single. Duality. Why duality? Yeah, like I said, this could be someone that wasn't single before and now is. Duality. There's something contradictory about this energy. They could be newly single. You could be asking them. You might not believe them. You might not believe them now. But that is just a little energy here. I mean, the majority of this energy is fantastic over the next 7 days. So don't let that fear you. Although it might have done. Holy shit. What about your love life? Twin flames just dropped out. Whoa. Well, there it is. The Emperor and the Empress. Twin flame energy. Wow. Could be coming together with your twin flame here. This could be someone that you thought was your twin flame, but they were in a relationship with someone else. And you're like, what the hell? Why? Why would that be true? Why did I have to wait? I've already done this work. I don't know. It's unknown. But it's happening for you. They've all been very romantic, these readings this week. Seriously? We're all getting the romance going on? What else do you need to know, Shells? Conclusions are within reach. So I do feel like you might be questioning your Emperor here, or your Empress, of like, duality. But conclusions are within reach. So I do feel like your mind is going to be put to rest. They're going to come up with answers, and you're going to be able to make a conclusion. In other words, you're going to feel incredible, is what these cards say. But any fears that you've got, I do feel like that those conclusions are within reach. You know, that your mind will be put to rest. It might not be instantly. There could be a bit of trepidation here, a little bit. Mostly you're going to feel really good, but I don't think that those worries are going to last very long. I think that's what this means. Conclusions are within reach. So you're going to make your mind up, you know, to be at peace with this. Maybe within these next 7 days. Friendliness. You're able to recognize traits in common with another in order to forge love-based connections. Well, the Empress and the Emperor are going to be very friendly here because they've got traits in common, absolutely. And so this is you realizing that you've got a lot of traits in common with your twin flame. Of course you do. And so it's a go. And maybe you've been noticing the duality before, especially if they weren't single. Maybe you were single, they weren't. Maybe you weren't single and they were. Whichever way around it is, or whatever that duality that's been going on. I do feel like you're going to be seeing more similarities between you, whereas before you might have seen the differences between you because of that duality. Cupid's arrow has you love struck. Love's coming. Surprise invitation or meeting. So you could be meeting your twin flame, some of you. Or they're just asking you out. You've got self-indulgence, focus on self-worth, all of that stuff. Shadow work, yes. The Empress energy. You've been doing that stuff. And camera, reminiscing, keepsake. You're going to remember this week. Maybe for the rest of your life. Wow, making memories this week. Incredible energies. I'm finding it hard to believe. That, you know, all three very positive energies. So it's obviously in the collective for all of this, especially in the love department. Tender embrace. There's a lot of love going on here in this connection. There's the 2-2 card as well. Tender embrace, beautiful. What else? What else? What else? What else can... So expect an expression of love from this person, not just an offer of love here, like with the words, but and not necessarily like extreme passion either. A lot of respect, you see, between this Emperor and the Empress. So expect to be romanced and them express the love in that very sweet way, a tender embrace. So it's more likely going to be a hug that you remember for the rest of your life. You know, it's going to be just tender moments like that. Really beautiful, very, very romantic energies here. If you are attracted to the flower, they've got a more raw passion kind of thing going on with that person. You've got beautiful romance, tender embrace. So it really is a highly respectful relationship with you that's moving forward here, it seems, or you're coming into it. Self-love, again with the self-love, self-indulgence, self-love. Show me how to love myself. Show me how to take care of the inner child. Show me how to be kind within. When you step into self-forgiveness, so much can change on the outside. So I feel like you've been putting that work in, that self-love work in, and it's coming good. You know, like this said, like, why is it happening now? Well, because you've been doing that and you've held it for so long, so you've become the Empress energy. It's just time to level up. It's like, how long do we need to do something before we are good at it? Well, sometimes a longer time than we think. Because when we are novices at something, when we've learned something, we can be all gung-ho about it. Think about teenagers when they first start work, or anyone really when they first get into a workplace and they think they know it all. Well, they don't really. They don't know enough to know how much that they don't know. It's, yeah, that kind of an energy. How long do you need to hold on to that kind of an energy? Well, sometimes it's longer than we think. You've got a romantic week. Romance is in the air. I was getting that so much. So romantic, it's beautiful. Nest. An emotionally secure, loving family is important to you. An emotionally secure, loving relationship. Emotionally secure, loving family could be connected here. The Empress, yes. The Empress is that mother energy as well. So it very well could turn into a marriage and a family for you guys. Oh, it's a short journey, but you're not quite there yet. It's going to be a short journey, not going to be a long journey. And so it feels very much like you guys could be getting together this week and the romance starts. And then there's that short journey to being in like a committed relationship kind of thing. Enjoy it because it's going to be beautiful. Also have this though, club. Someone will try and make you do something against your will. Don't let them. Stay true to yourself this week. You've got a beautiful week ahead of you. Stay true to yourself. Don't let someone knock you off the track. Have fun with it, flow with it, willingly get entangled. I feel like this is the week that you've been waiting for a long time. Wow. And so if that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story you want it to be a story, you might want to get the guidance. I'm going to go into guidance for each of these lines here. I'm going to go into guidance for you in this relationship and also about how this might play out as well, with possible timelines if that becomes relevant in there. So if you're interested in that, I'll put a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments box below as well. That's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars. And it's an instant watch kind of a thing. So you do need to get your email address right. Otherwise, you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might also end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. And once you find it, you'll see in that email that there's a link to the crystal, the flower, and the shell. You need to click on that shell, download that PDF. And in that PDF, there'll be a bit of information in there. There'll be a special free gift in there as well for you. And the picture of the video. Click on that picture of the video to watch it and it will take you to that video there. And so thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Thank you to all of my subscribers for your support of this channel. Very much appreciated. And please, if you're not a subscriber, please consider clicking that subscribe button along with that notification bell. I do 3 of these pick a card reads a week. I also do daily energy updates for the collective, and I go live 3 times a week as well in my Psychic Cafe show, which I do general channeling in there for the collective, whatever the guides want to teach us that day. But I also do mini reads in there as well. So if you're interested in having a mini read, a personal one, then come along to that. Would love to see you in that. It's donations for those mini reads. And so there you go. Thank you again for watching. Leave me a comment. Let me know what's going on. And I'll see you next time.